Welcome to Pipkin's Bedtime Tales, told under the lantern's gentle glow. Tonight's story is The Lantern and the First Snow, a Pipkin Brambletoe bedtime tale. The first snow never arrived all at once. It came quietly to Mossroot Hill, as if it were unsure whether it was welcome yet. Pipkin Brambletoe noticed it while pouring hot water into his teacup. He paused mid-pour, hesitated slightly. "Now that," he said softly, "sounds different." Outside his round little window, the world had gone still, not silent but waiting. The sky hung low and pale, and the air carried a hush that felt like a healed breath. Pipkin set his cup down and reached for his cloak. The lantern waited on its hook. It glowed as Pipkin lifted it, warm and steady, though its light seemed gentler tonight, and if it already knew what the evening would bring. "Well then," Pipkin murmured, wrapping his scarf snugly, "let's go see." He stepped outside. A single snowflake drifted past his nose, then another. They moved slowly, turning as they fell, landing softly on moss and stone and leaf, as if they did not wish to disturb anything. Pipkin smiled. "Ah," he whispered, "there you are." He followed the familiar path around Mossroot Hill, boots crunching just faintly where frost had kissed the ground. The lantern cast a warm circle of light that glowed brighter against the cool blue of the evening. That was when he saw it, near the edge of the stream, where the water moved slowest. A tiny glow hovered just above the surface, flickering gently, uncertain, as snow began to gather around it. Pipkin knelt. "Well now," he said kindly, "you've picked a chilly night to wander." The glow pulsed, dimming slightly. Pipkin held the lantern closer, its warmth spreading outward like a friendly blanket. Snowflakes melted as they touched the light, leaving small rings in the water below. "It's all right," Pipkin whispered. "The first snow surprises everyone." The lantern flickered, not dark, just thoughtful. Pipkin felt it again, that soft knowing, not worry, not urgency, but a feeling of care. He cupped the small glow in his hands. It felt warm but fragile, like something still learning about winter. Together they walked slowly along the stream, snow thickening just enough to soften the edges of the world. Soon they reached a stone near the hill, smooth, rounded, and warm from the earth beneath. Snow rested on its top, but did not cling. Pipkin brushed the surface clear and set the glow down. "There," he said gently, "a good place to watch the snow without being lost in it." The glow brightened. It lifted slightly, stretched as if yawning, and settled into the stone with a soft shimmer, leaving behind a quiet warmth that spread beneath the frost. At once the lantern shone steady and whole. Snow continued to fall, calm and unhurried. Pipkin stood for a moment longer, watching as Mossroot Hill slowly gathered its winter coat. Windows glowed brighter against the darkening blue, and smoke curled lazily from the chimney. "Well," Pipkin said, turning homeward, "that feels just right." Inside, the kettle warmed and the chair waited. The lantern returned to its hook with a soft, satisfied click. Outside, snow covered the hill gently, not to hide it, but to keep it safe. And somewhere, beneath stone and frost and falling flakes, a wonder light rested warmly, because someone had helped it greet the winter. And that is where tonight's story rests, quiet and bright. Thank you for listening. The lantern is dim and the hill is quiet, and it is time to rest. Good night.